DJ Mosaic, spin the turntable.
Greetings, my people. Welcome back to the Arsenal Fan Show. My name is Genesis. Today we don't come to preview the match where Arsenal they go play against Liverpool for Anfield on Sunday. I beg if today is the first time where you come across this channel, or today is the first time where you come across this show, click the like button if you like the show, and I beg subscribe if you did new. We appreciate so much. So without wasting much time, we could just dive into it as it is hot. So we already know we dey go play against Liverpool on Sunday for Anfield, and that match now a kind of match where some people they say fit define our season in a way. For me, I believe like even though we lose this match or we draw the match or win the match, I feel like every game where we need to play this for the remaining 9 games are very crucial games for us. Now we'll talk about this our match against Liverpool. Anfield now a field where now the place where we say we don't go and we need to get joy for that place. Anytime we go there, they give us thumping, you know, we they collect with no be small thing, you know, 3, 4, 5, you know, hardly we score even one. We already know what happened last season there. We played well, we started the game quite well though, but towards the end of first half, they scored 1 goal, and we managed to score, and the rest in our history. They flogged us 4-0 for that match. I feel like maybe some of the goals where they scores now self-inflicted by some of our players give away balls too cheaply, which is one of the things we need to see for this team this season. So last season they really enter us, and remember that altercation where Arteta and Klopp gets when Incon they like, you know, the ginger the man for Anfield. God bless the Anfield rose to it and their fans rose to it. Then the rest now history. But I believe so many things don't change from then till now. You know, like we in a different team. Then we are for the league, but now we sit first for the league, and we play better. While them they find their feet, they look for their feet. But don't get me wrong, though. Liverpool they're very dangerous in their own home, in the sense that for their home they get good record for home. They don't lose just one match for their home against Leeds, 9-minute goal, and their win ratio for their home they outstanding. Like they very very good. Now their away form they very poor. We already know so they win Man City for their home. They win Man U for their home 7-0 thumping, you know. So but we no be Man U at all, you know. There's a reason why because they sit top of the table, you know. So I don't believe this match now they walk in the park for them, not for us, because a lot they in this game. Number one, mentality, the psychology of say we they always lose for Anfield will come in play. But if there's one thing I don't see for these our players this season now, say they you know answer any question where they throw at them, and they answer very very well. So I believe this Anfield so they go now another question where these guys now will face. And any team where one become champions, so where they need to do the job. When I mean do the job, we capitalize on the fact say Liverpool know they play well this season, you know. Use that one as an advantage to ourselves. In their last 2 games, they never even win any. They lost to Man City, drew to Chelsea. So now a way for us to find our feet again against them. On the other hand, where me and the carry get confidence, we say our away record this season is very very good because we concede less goals away. Our goals though they concede for home, they must have passed our away goals. And they hardly win away games. The only one away game we win like normal against Everton. Man U own the robbers for that match as far as I'm concerned, because we scored them, then cancel them, VR later come to tell us say it's a mistake. So for me that match the robbers. So I didn't even count that one as a fair winning. I bet that one a robbing. So we don't already lose one game away fairly, which is against Everton. Then we draw against Southampton. That Southampton game though, we're not supposed to draw that match. But now these people, these other teams now are different people, different teams, then be different style of play to Liverpool. Now another thing again we say some players now will be there Liverpool last season in person of Mane, no day there again. One. Secondly, the level where some of their key players where they've been played that last season, they know they like that this season. Now the opposite is not the case for us. In our own case now, all our wings, all the positions in our team, everybody where they play there, they do a fantastic job. And now a thing where we need to bank on, we need to use, enter this match like mentality monsters where our boys already don't be, or waiting we don't they call them for as the time being. Enter this match, capitalize on their weaknesses and exploit them. In as much as one do that one, them they will get some things up their sleeve as well. But I believe in my boys because they play with confidence. Like away games, they carry pressure too much. The only away game where I know they carry much more pressure now, the game against Aston Villa, we will win them 4-2. Why I say that match carry pressure now? Because they come from we just lose game against Man City, so everybody thinks we will crumble, So and then I think that we sit second, so that game carry much more pressure past even the one we will lose against Everton. So this match now, pressure there, as a fan, I did nervous based on the fact say waiting they happened there before. Understand? But I believe in these boys. I believe say the fit, get something out of this game. I believe in these boys, so true, because they play with pressure. They play normal. They play calm football. Just the places, the difficult grounds where we don't go like Brighton. We go there, got to win. Crystal Palace, we got to win their home. Tottenham, we got to win their home. Another team where they very difficult like that again. Where we go there. Fulham, we go Fulham home, win them first half. Mount. So the boys they play very well, and the style of play where they play now a very it is very crucial for waiting we want to achieve or waiting the manager want to achieve with this group of players. Now when we talk about some key wings we've been affect us last season, our left back, our midfield, now our attackers last season, but the opposite may be the case. If you watch our left back now, they contribute more in the game past last season. Now our midfield now, Thomas Partey now is rejuvenated. Just like any match where they will need to lose him. Granit Xhaka don't up in game like to a next level, even add goals to his game. Granit Xhaka they score goals now, Then our attack now, you see our front three, our front four, our front five. If you add Reus Nelson, or 6 if you add AD. You will see our front 6 now, they're very fluid in person of Gabriel Jesus, Martinelli, Bukayo Saka, Trossard. These 4 players, they sabi rotate for that front. Now, a very big question for the coach, and a very good conundrum for him to sort out by himself who will start and who will go for bench. But one sweet thing where Dave there, we say, no matter who starts or who goes there for bench, one thing we say, every player, even if they come out one, if they bring on somebody who will make a difference. Let's say, for instance, you start Trossard. We already know what Trossard will bring in the game. And when you bring in Martinelli, you already know what Martinelli will bring in the game. Or say you start Martinelli, drop Trossard. Now when you Trossard they come in, you know what Trossard will bring in the game. So everything now just they kind of say they opposite. Now Liverpool come, let's say Liverpool they in our position last season, while we they in their position this season. You see the difference. So no matter how it be, Anfield na fortress for them in a way. But if one win, one carry, one become champions of EPL, these are some kind of difficult places where we need to go. Then show mentality and show character in the sense that we play the way we have to play and just get the win and claim out. Now, when they asked Mikel Arteta about injury updates and stuff, he talks say one of the players go day available. Although for me, I believe say Mikel Arteta is a very, very intelligent man, and in the play with in the use intelligence, in the way he answers questions and all. I already know that. I already believe say my guy Saliba if they available. I'm not so sure because I know they with them, but I get the belief say if they available for this game, And again, when he was asked, it's one of the players go there available. So we don't know whether not AD or Saliba. Of course, we already know say what's his name, El Nini and Tomiyasu dey out of season, so it's between Eddie and Saliba. I just hope, cross my fingers, say make it be Saliba, because we really need Saliba in this game in terms of everything we want to achieve. Because if you look very well, you gonna say the only person now wey Liverpool get with the fire well now, Mo Salah, and the wing when they play from right, who we get from that right is Zinchenko, where they talking into midfield. Now, if that wing now they open now, they fit exploit us from there. And if you remember first leg we play against them, they know Zinchenko no play that match. And instead of coach to play Etienne, he played rather Tomiyasu. And Tomiyasu pocketed Mo Salah. Mo Salah no cough for that match, you know. So I feel like if Saliba go there available, it go help us in the sense that when we invert that inversion, what would they do? When we go the 3-4 back, get 2 people for that midfield in person of Zinchenko and Partey, then I believe Gabriel go fit cover up and Saliba go fit do a job, because Rob Holding, let's face it, he gives his 100, but then he's not a prolific player. Like, there are levels to things. No disrespect to Rob Holding. Rob Holding, no, a defender we know they pacey. Now, don't be surprised now, maybe if you see Rob Holding for the match, the fit target him personally, you know, just to get out of make mistake. But I believe that even if at that for we watch him now for FA Cup against Man City, how he carry handle Haaland, and other matches where we don't watch, he has upped his game as well. He has done well, he has done his bit. So I believe that this one now the headache for the coach, not be my headache, my own, and just to support them, you know, support them, give them moral support from far, anywhere, anyhow it be, you know. So in all, I believe say the team go choose himself. But for me, already now we know now goalkeeper, we already know who go there for post. Ramsdale. Then right wing, we get Benjamin White. He has been playing very, very well. Then we never know whether Saliba go there, but we could just go with Rob Holding, based on the fact that we don't hear any news, so we don't have to speculate too much. Then pairing with Gabriel Magalhaes, then Zinchenko. Although that was Zinchenko wing, that left wing now a place of concern, because if we want dominate, then I believe Arteta will use Zinchenko. But if one like kind of just play the game, not trying to take it to them or dominate, I feel it might use Tini. But in any which way, we still go with the winning team. Zinchenko. Then we'll get Partey. Then Granit Xhaka, Martin Odegaard, Bukayo Saka, Gabriel Jesus. I want Gabriel Jesus to start the match, because Gabriel Jesus is a menace to defenders for real. The guy they disturb, and he's very tricky, in everything he does. His trickery is top notch as well, Then I would like to make Martinelli start the game as well. So this one of my first 11-1. I want to make them start the match. And now because this is not the winning team, we will get already. So any other person where they come from bench or whatever is coming to add something to the game. So I believe in all, say we'll get something. I get belief for this boy. I get belief for this boy. Someone predicted say the game will be 3-2, but you don't know who the game will go to. I know they like to do predictions because I always believe in seeing what the outcome would be, So I just pray, say may the boys go out there, play without injury. That one another important thing, and come out with a win. Because a win for us in this game will really, really boost our morale. One, secondly, it go play psychologically in the heads of City. Because even City itself, I know the 2-2 feared when we go their home. Facts. I know the 2-2 feared them, because one thing I know about Arteta now, he's a man that learns from his mistake. I believe Arteta knows, and again, that match against City for our home. Remember, some of our players, our key players, like Partey, never even played that match, and Jorginho played that match. So I believe Arteta now, intelligent coach, we knows how to arrange things by himself. He thinks outside the box. Remember last season when one go Anfield, he played a sound, the song where Anfield people they sing, Liverpool fans they sing, for their stadium. He planned for like CD, some kind of for training. The plan for that our All or Nothing documentary. Now some people see that thing as classless or wordless, but for me, I sound like something maybe see the man he thought outside the box. He was finding a way to get the mentality of the players to sink into what he want to do. That is a brilliant idea. So many people say I'm like saying no, they're brilliant. For me, that's a brilliant idea. And one thing I notice about the masses is say once one person criticizes something, most people they tend to join the bandwagon. But it's very wrong, because if you look at what that man is trying to do, he already know that these players now they feel maybe the pressure, something like that. He had to implement something. Don't be surprised that even in this, he implemented the one of light bulb, implemented one of you rub your hands together and all, if you touch, all of these things, most of these things now, they impact into the team. Just tell me if they say we win that match or we get draw for that match, that's this thing now for be talk of the world. Most people now go to use them, but because they will lose the match, don't mean say no work. It just means say one thing or the other, and we already know why we lose the match, because of personnel. So I trust my manager. The person we signed Jorginho. The guy came in, did the job. Signed Trossard, came in, did the job. So what are we gonna say about his decision making anymore? So he's a human, he can make mistakes, but then waiting I know be say, no matter as it be, this match, they go into this game with confidence. How many games we don't win coming into this match? How many they don't win coming into this match? No doubt is a strong match, but our away record they good and their home record they good as well. So it's a game where go they very, very sweet and very, very interesting for the neutral. But as an Arsenal fan, it's kind of match when they watch on my teeth, but they jump together like this. Cold from nowhere go start to catch me, because I will be very nervous. It's normal. So I just believe say we'll go get something out of the game. Like I said, I don't want to predict or jinx anything. I'll just see the match and support the players, and that is it. We'll never win there for a long time. I think 11 years. We'll never win for Liverpool. So it will be a very nice one for us to see if we win there. And if we win there, this thing that it will tell in the minds of so many EPL teams, and that Arsenal, we are back. And that is the only thing we need to do to show that we are back. And that's to get the W at Anfield. And I hope and I pray that it will come to fruition for us as we want them. So that's the video there and there. If you like the video, please like the video if you like the video, and also subscribe if you're new. And leave anything where you feel like you want to talk or agree or not agree with me on the comment section. Thank you, and we are out. Peace.